Not really for me. I got the color change.
Yeah, you have the color mod. I do not, sir. So
Okay.
the good news is these will be on my stream. I can happily rip them apart and throw them up on my YouTube. So for anyone that misses it or wants to see it again, go ahead, look at my YouTube. It's youtube.com/handfromabove, or Xander will have them up there because you are recording locally as well.
Yup, and I've got all the fancy pictures and pandas that will be seen and everything, so it's always gonna be fun.
You and your pandas, sir.
I love pandas.
I do not. I don't have a panda.
That's really sad for you, but we're
I'll let you do the intro, so go ahead.
Alright, so now we're getting to the game, guys. We're spawning directly on top of FXO.Crane, who is playing on ASD's account. So Crane is going to be our friendly blue Protoss, and going up against our teal Zerg, TSL.Symbol being the teal Zerg on the left. And I'm getting message, but it does not matter. It's all good, because we have the Zotac Cup for you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Now, just so you know, the monthly end of the Zotac, there is an $800 or €800, shall we say, prize pool. And there are some really big names. Nerchio's in here.
Yeah,
we have
TSL.Symbol, Crane. There's Cass. Oh no, he's streaming. There's Cass. We've got a whole lot of players, including Lowly, Satini, Golden is in this. We got Satini, we've got Golden, Lowly, Shine. Sleep is in here. There's a lot of people. Hune is in here.
You forgot Dragon. How can you forget Dragon?
I thought I said that.
No, you didn't say Dragon.
I didn't say Dragon? Well, I meant to say
so
Dragon. So
let's have you go over the map, because I'm looking it over with the viewers here.
Alright, well, you do have your just main base, which is kind of wide open. You see that there are a few areas that you can drop on the left. I'm going by the relation of Crane. And we've got...
I'm in Crane's base.
Yeah, and we've got... just follow my camera, it'll be a little bit easier.
Alright, I'll do that. Let me just throw it on... You are number 7, so there we go.
Yeah.
All you, sir.
Yeah, so now we've got the pile on the front, so you can see there's a good Forge Fast Expand map. You've got an interesting relation with destructible debris, similar to the way Nerazim Crypt was when that was in the ladder. So you do have a fairly easy wall in that. And the really big thing that I love a lot is this destructible debris in between the natural expansion and the third base, because it allows you to get a really nice third base, but can also just backfire against you. Link run-bys, obviously killing this back will be of huge vulnerability to players. And you've got the exact same thing going into the natural of the other base. I do believe you can't spawn as close ground, so you can't abuse this a la old school Shakura's Plateau, but you do have that vulnerability. You got the key watchtowers in the middle with just barely covering most of the pathways for ground attacks. You've got that Metropolis aspect into it along with the tile set. And the really cool thing are the island bases. Not really any bases have island bases. This one in particular, notice the creep tumor that's there. So you can't float off a command center and land on these island bases in the bottom right and top left. You have to kill the creep tumor, wait, and then get the expo.
Very nice. Thank you so much, Xander. I'm going to go back at my view. So now we're back, and look at that good old Forge Fast Expand. Look at that. He is walled off with... I mean, that's a solid wall, it looks like, almost.
No, it's got one zealot white choke.
No, he's got a little... It's a little one zealot choke, but that is solid. And look at that. Symbol has decided to basically double expand. Yep. I do not blame him at all, because that is a greedy player, and you need to do that when...
Yeah, and the big thing is that it's not getting cannon. That's a really, really important thing. What's going to be interesting, though, is we're going to need to really watch about how Symbol controls the debris in between his natural and his third, and when he decides to take that out and with what. 'Cause that's going to be a really big consideration for defending that third base.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if I was the Protoss, I'm just saying what I would do, been playing Brood War forever and everything, I would still probably break down those rocks, and I'd go for a fast third. Just being greedy. But that's just me.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. I mean, you have to. When you go Forge Fastest Man, you need a base at the very least started before 5 minutes at the latest if you want to play macro. If you want to go for a 2-base all-in, that's a whole other story. But it looks like Symbol wants at the very least have that 3-base and maybe go for a 3-base all-in. Who knows? But the whole point is you need that 3-base economy to match the economy of a 2-base Forge Fast Expanding Protoss.
And there we go. 2 gases dropped for Symbol. He hasn't dropped them at his natural or his third. So I'm thinking maybe some Roach again off him, because he was pretty happy with the Roaches before. So
I would expect him to go for Roaches on this map. I wouldn't expect Mutas just because of the fact that the main, natural, and third are very close together. I don't know if the top you can actually fly across without being hit. It looks like you can't, but right now we're seeing that Crane is going for a Stargate play, so he'll get the scout if there are Mutas coming with the Phoenixes and the Void Rays, whatever he wants to move in. But it looks like
that OV looks like it's going to make it away.
Oh wow!
With 23 health.
That's literally 2 shots more on the Stalker and it would have died.
And so yeah, I do like the hidden Stargate play, because right now I can tell you Symbol does not know it's there. But Symbol does have the watchtowers, and look at that. There's Crane's Zealot going to make sure the watchtowers aren't being watched, per se. I do like that, and we are already going to Lair Tech at 7 minutes, so he is... It could be a Muta play, almost, I'm thinking. But he doesn't have the gas drop, so...
You can go for a little bit greedier Eco Mutas.
And there's 2 more... Speaking of no gas drop, there is the double gas at the natural. And let's see if he follows suit at the...
To be honest, I would not expect him to. I'd expect him to take those gases when he throws down his Spire, if he's going to go Mutas. Because that's the best balance of getting minerals out and gas out for your normal economy, as well as just straight up getting a ton of Mutas out.
Well, I think he's going to tell us no, because the Roach Warren's just about done, so...
It could still be defensive Roaches. He could do the same opening he did in the last game, and then... use the Roaches to put on a little bit of aggression and then come in with surprise Mutas. Because that's incredibly effective. What? Sorry, what?
Oh, I was going to say, the Hydra Den is underway, so that's going to definitely kind of kill the whole mass Phoenix play. But Phoenix is, we have 3 of them, and they will go hunting for OVs. So all these OVs hanging out around the map. I see only 1 now, so 1 or 2 that could be easily picked off, and they're actually getting pulled back. So
yeah, it looks like Symbol has seen the Spire, so has seen the Stargate. So if he was gonna go for Spire, he may have just abandoned that. But we're watching the first Queen starting to get hit, but it will barely die.
And look at that! Look at all the Spore Crawlers that go base to base. You have a lot of Spore Crawlers going down, and they're gonna just basically keep him very well protected. Yep. But look at that! They're even picking up the Roaches. There's an attack going off. There's Lings running in. I think they're going to go try to bust down the back door here.
Yeah, but look at this vision in here. We've got pylons and gateways being made. Looks like the Lings are actually going to attack. They're going to run around, try and see an opener.
Oh, I was about to say, those Hydras just spawned. And if he had run all those poor defenseless Phoenixes, they could have just gotten manhandled.
The funny thing is these Hydra numbers are not good enough to actually take down the Phoenixes. I mean, granted, Phoenixes aren't that great against Hydras, but in low numbers, Phoenixes win. They actually 4-shot a Hydra when they attack.
Yes, because they deal extra damage to light.
Yeah, and without the Hydras being in lightly greater numbers than the Phoenixes do emerge victorious. So Symbol may have lost those Hydras and lost a good bit of control over those Phoenixes, but now that he's starting to stabilize and be able to get more out, these Phoenixes are now going to become bad against the Hydras.
Oh, I definitely agree there, sir. But there is the Hydra's nemesis, the big giant giraffe on his way, so I do like that play. While he has some Phoenixes on the field, if Symbol makes too many Hydras, which he's making a lot right now, they are the DPS unit, but if you don't have any tanks up front, the DPS unit makes very crispy little Zerg toys.
Yeah, and Symbol won't like that. Let's look at the upgrades right now. We do have just a +1 only here for Crane. Surprised it didn't start as +2, to be honest. If you look at Symbol, he's got 0-0 for his Lings and 1-0 for his Hydras and Roaches. Which makes sense. He's definitely emphasized that. Ooh, he's getting drop.
Oh, maybe a death drop? A doom drop here.
Could be a doom drop. He does have the Overlord speed.
He's pulling everyone back.
Yeah, we could have a really big drop right now, and if the Phoenixes can catch vision of that, that'll be so key in getting Crane's army in position. And we do have, looks like
And he's
not a
moving
drop.
out. Phoenixes see it, but they don't see the drop part. Unless he's gonna, I don't know, because the pylon's gonna catch this. Look, all those OVs.
Oh, that's a really unfortunate placement for that pylon. And let's see, will there be a movement of the army? The army's out of position. They're moving over here. We could just go into a complete and utter base raid, but I think these overlords are just here to go for creep, or they will be.
No, I think.
The drop?
Oh, here we go.
There's the engagement, though. Now we're having everybody engaging. Now they're moving in.
And those poor Hydras, they move so slow off creep.
Oh yeah, this is looking interesting, but there we finally have the engagement. The high.
And here we go, big engagement coming in.
Yeah, but
there's the force field splitting the army in half. Look at the Colos just doing work. I mean, dude, that is absolutely huge.
Yeah, they're just burning up so many things, and we see that there's not any reaction at all from Symbol right now. He was just dancing around, taking losses, and Crane is just happily moving here. Symbol needs to pull back, needs to retreat, but the fact that he just took so many losses there for free is seriously going to hurt him. This is an awkwardly timed push. This is normally when Protoss has nothing and Zerg has everything, and now we're seeing this being an even food counts and all that. Right now, Symbol has got to do something because he is getting wrecked.
Oh, look at the drones! Oh, the drones are transferring.
He's not going to kill the army. Really?
And here comes a drop. They're dropping right on top. And
oh, but those aren't Banes. Those are not Banes.
Oh, and look at the force fields.
Yeah, I mean, that was a kind of a nice move. I mean, what Symbol was trying to do was just negate the power of force fields, but that backfired because his army just gets killed piecemeal. Alright, now we're
and look, those Phoenixes are still working. Here comes... We have the first Infestor on the field, second Infestor. We do have some infested Terrans getting spit up. And here comes the reinforcements for Crane, but I think this is it for Symbol. Yep, there's the GG.
There it is. I'm actually looking to see if he had patching glands. I don't think he did, to be honest. No, yes he did. That's kind of weird, though. Oh, no, you just can't see because the game's done. But, oh well. He might not, because I think he'll only spawn 2 infested Terran.
So that means Crane moves on. Symbol is out, unfortunately. And we're going to have to see the